4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, BodySlams podcast viewers, and welcome to Breakfast and BodySlams here on the BodySlams podcast.com. As you see, you got your usual suspects in the room. Myself, I am one of your co-analysts. I am Chio Frost, and the man to the I want to point. I hope I point the right. Yep, I'm pointing the right way. This guy right here. That's Mr. Joey Joseph Image Los Polos. I like that shirt. Is that from Breaking Bad?
Yes, sir. And Better Call Saul.
Yeah. I really enjoyed those shows.
But this is a Breaking Bad shirt. Yeah.
And the man downstairs to south of the border of us, he's a part of the Olympic border crossing team. Not just Mexico, but also to Canada. He's so nice. He don't cross the border once, but he crosses it twice. He's our man T, right? Yes.
Me and him are both like, what?
I know. You see the look on his
face.
His
reactions.
He's like, fuck you.
Speechless.
Like, I hate you. Man, I got a lot of shit going on here. Technical difficulties as far as lighting, camera setting up. I've been trying to get the mic working. Now the mic's working. Now my tablet just updated right before we got on air. So it's a whole bunch of kibosh shit going on here with me. I do not like it whatsoever. But with that being said, let's get into some cheap plugs as usual. And let's start off with our friends over at Red Rose Sports Cards. That's right. They are located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where they have a whole host of different cards, especially like if you like baseball, football, hockey, basketball, and pro wrestling they have. I am currently working on my heritage set. I do have a one box thing that I got that probably has some autographs and stuff, but I'm not too big on the autographs and stuff. So I might exchange that for something else. But yeah, if you're into that kind of stuff, jump over to redrosesportscards.com. So if you can't make it there in person in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, you can hit them up online as well. And if you're a little bit closer to me in the Reading, PA area, you might want to hop on over to Symbiote Collectibles over at 514 Penn Avenue in West Reading, PA. They too have a whole host of collectible items, as you can see in the picture there. They got figures, they got cars, they got old video games. I picked up a nice Nintendo Entertainment System there and a bunch of little mini wrestlers from there before too. But yeah, they have a whole host of stuff going on there that you might like. I see these two clowns over there switching their backgrounds. And Joe, do you want to do us this honor right here of plugging these ones?
Yes, sir. Our my personal friend and friend of our show, Jimmy Corderas. I'm going to talk to him about maybe getting him on the SummerSlam preview or review, probably a preview show like we did last time with Mania. Check out his book on Amazon.com. I think Amazon's the only place to get it, actually. I was going to say or somewhere else, but I think it's only on Amazon at the moment. The 3 Count My Life in Stripes WWE referee, Jimmy Corderas, for WWE ref for 23 years. Very good book. I've got it right behind somewhere. Wait, I used to have it. I don't know what. the hell happened to the book? I had it here somewhere. I did. I was gonna point to it as like part of this little plug, and I don't know where it is. I don't know. It's in here somewhere. It's back there somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, check that out. Great dude, and again, friend of the show, and we hope to have him on again soon.
And one other.
Another personal friend of mine and a former tag team partner of mine, Steve the Teacher Hershkowitz. This book just came out 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, something like that, within the last 2-3 months. Steve the Teacher, Class in Session. Check it out. Also on Amazon. Just came out in a hardcover version. There's also a paperback version and a Kindle version for download. I don't know anyone that still has a Kindle, but you can download the Kindle app on your tablet or your phone or whatever and do it that way. Check it out. This one I recommend very much because I'm in it. So
I actually guilty because I personally just ordered both those books, and they should be here on Wednesday. As well as I also picked myself up a nice Pegasus Kid mask off of Amazon as well. Yes.
Wow.
I figure people will hate me because it's reference to Chris Benoit.
I was going to say you don't get any kind of evil powers when you put that mask on, do you?
I don't know. I'll find out. I got a house full of family here that might piss me off.
Oh my God! All right.
No, I'm not even gonna go there.
God.
No, I'll just cut. The most I'll do is cut the internet.
Yeah, I was going to make a bad joke right there, but I'm not.
No, because that there would destroy their lives, big time.
Yeah.
And one more I'm gonna give a plug to, and Joe, and that's our friends once again over at Red Rose Sports Cards is teaming up with CCW and Valor Pro Wrestling as they present United August 20th this year, of course, at the Clipper Magazine Stadium at 650 North Prince Street in Lancaster, PA. That's right. Tickets are on sale now. You can get them at LancasterBarnstormers.com/pro wrestling. And for more information, you can call 717-379-4599 or 484-215-8492. Meet and greet is at 3 p.m. Bell time at 7 p.m. And yeah, they're gonna have a whole host of wrestlers there. They're gonna have Alberto El Patron, Ricardo Rodriguez, Rob Van Dam, Santino Morella, Dirty Dango, Shockwave the Robot, The Patriot, Rob Noxious, Adrian Bliss, Ed House, Red Scorpion, and many more. And I was just at an event on this past Friday after work. I shot straight up over there. I'm going to put this up here, this little ticker. I'm going to have this going on throughout the show while we're on. Yeah, this past Friday, I was live at CCW and Valor Show. They did a free show for the people in Lebanon, PA, and Ricardo Rodriguez. He was wrestling General Kiso out there, and some dastardly stuff went on during the match. Another gentleman came out, attacked him, got disqualified, but he won by.
That doesn't sound like a gentleman. You said another gentleman came out and attacked.
Well, I'm trying to be nice here.
Sound like a gentleman.
I'm trying to be nice. He did it in a nice, courtesy way. He didn't just run out. He just slowly made his way out and knocked him off the top.
Oh,
the ref saw it. Yeah, so he did it nice and gingerly. So he was a gentleman, gingerly. So with that being said, the Chris, the commissioner, who's also from Red Rose Sports Card, who is just happened to be the commissioner of CCW, made the match happen where it would be a tag match at the August 20th show. It would be them two guys taking on Ricardo Rodriguez, and he had a surprise announcement of who his partner would be, and it would be none other.
Frost.
I wish it would be none other than Santino Morella.
Excellent.
Now, my question is, will these two guys put their differences aside from what happened back in WWE? You know, they had their little thing, a little comical thing that happened in the ring, you know.
I
But
don't even remember it.
oh yeah, the clips are online. Don't worry, we're not gonna play any WWE clips because we don't want to get
Or
hit with
WWA.
any or whatever.
Cease and desist.
Yeah, Joseph,
I had nothing to do with it.
no more Samoa Joe and MJF stuff.
It was only 9 seconds.
I know, but they're petty like that. But it is
I know.
what it is.
I got a cease and desist from WWE when I was like 17 or 18 years old, and it was the first one I got, and I kept the letter for a long time. They sent it to me in the mail. It was insane.
I
I
would
kept
have
it for a
framed
long
it.
time.
I would have
I
framed it.
was selling. So I had a full. Back then, everything was on VHS, and I had a full 8-tape set of every Saturday Night's Main Event ever. It was great. It was and it fit perfectly in the post office box, and I recorded off TV myself, and I was just dubbing copies. I was paying $12 for a 10-pack of VHS tapes. So, and it was only 8 tapes for the whole set. So for $12, I was selling 8 of those tapes for $50 on eBay.
Well, how they? Oh, on eBay. That's why you're doing it.
Yeah,
online.
and I must have sold 7 or 8 of them before I got an email.
Then you just do them at shows instead.
And I don't know why they didn't do things by email back then. I guess it was so early in the infancy of the internet. This was 94, 95. So, but I got a letter to my house signed by Shane McMahon, president of Internet Division, or president of something like that, president of the Internet Division, whatever it was. And I had to stop doing that. But I made a lot of money off of that. A lot of money for a 17, 18-year-old kid. It was great.
Bad. You know what? Let me
Yeah.
try putting this like I hate seeing T like, oh damn, that's a close up on this. Hey,
Yeah,
what's going
it's a close up on all of us.
Yeah,
I may
I
have
know.
to reset my camera right here.
There
Oh,
we
now
go. Now,
I reset it and you put it back.
all right. No, I just feel bad seeing T down there at the bottom looking like that. Like, all right, but anyway, with his stone cold eyes, let's get into money in the bank, gentlemen. Let's see.
That's what I was making until they sent me that letter. I was making money in
It
my
was in the
bank.
bank. Yeah. All right, let's kick this show off with the opening contest.
I could see Vince McMahon screaming, "Who the fuck is this idiot from New Jersey selling our tapes on eBay?" Blah.
And this is scheduled for 1 fall, and Joey Image, you're fired.
Get that Shane. Send that moron a letter.
Yeah, I was honestly, guys, I have to say this in the beginning before we even get started. I was struggling to watch this pay-per-view.
I know you said that last night when we were in our group chat.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm just
me
saying.
and T are on the same page. I thought it was a real good show.
It was a real good show.
Maybe the alcohol helped. I had about 7 or 8 beers in me and 4 shots, 3 shots of Metallica whiskey and 1 shot of some other whiskey I never heard of. The Game of Thrones whiskey. That wasn't bad.
I think the reason what caught me bad on this pay-per-view is because at the same time trying to watch this, I was busy trying to do work on my laptop, so I was kind of distracted. So maybe that was cause and effect.
You know what? I was also having a real good day, man. It was 94 out or 92 out. It was supposed to rain yesterday. We barbecued. It was supposed to rain. It ended up not raining, man. I was in the pool for a couple hours. Man, it was just a good day. And then this happened, and I'm like, I was on a high. I was like, man, this has been a great day. I ain't gonna let a crappy show put me down. And thankfully, it wasn't crappy. I thought it was a good show.
Well, I know for this match here, what I was watching of it is that it was a lot of ouch moments for me. I was
surprised
cringing
they
at
opened with this match.
Well, I'm glad I'm glad they did, so I knew what kind of expect for the rest of the show, because like I said, there was for this just being the females doing the ladder match, it is like holy shit, it just had me in awe though. Like some of the bumps they were taking on these ladders, it was like nerve wracking me. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I hope they're okay. Like, holy shit, what the hell? I'm like, are they gonna throw the X up? It was driving me crazy and insane.
I was on the fence in this match because 2 of these girls I know personally, and one of them is from my town before they split into 2 separate towns. So I live in West Patterson. Liv Morgan lives in Elmwood Park or East. So the EP used to be East Patterson, then they split Patterson up into 2 towns. They didn't want to have the word Patterson in the name because there's a high crime rate here. So they changed my name to Woodland Park and my town and her town to Elmwood Park. But really, it was WPEP, West Patterson, East Patterson. That they had this whole vote to change it because they didn't want the word Patterson in the name. So
Wow.
so physically we're from the same town. It's just that, or I shouldn't say we're from. She's from here. I live here now.
They just
But
split you up into 2 gangs.
basically, yeah. And then regular Patterson is in the middle. So it's so stupid, dude.
Well, I'm
So,
waiting for them to do that over here with Reading and West Reading because
West Reading?
because Reading gets such a bad rap. People here, some people say they're from Reading and they're actually from West Reading, and they're like, yo, we need to, because it's just making us look bad over here on this all over the bridge.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Patterson's making the rest of us look bad. We're going to change the name. So I was torn on this. I know Lacey Evans. I've known her for years, and Shotzi, I don't know, but we know each other. We've talked before. We talk online and stuff. We met in person a couple times. Been on shows together, or been at shows together, I should say. So I kind of know her too. So I was very like shit. Like I don't want her to win. Then I want her to win, but now I like this girl to win too. So I was happy with the outcome.
It's like it's like from the door before this even happened. Like when you see some of the flyers and posters that they have posted up, you see the image of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. So the first thing in my head, I'm thinking, oh, Lynch is definitely gonna have to go over on this and this. And then when you start seeing who they're putting in this match here, a little bit here, a little bit there, I start going towards Lacey Evans as well as Raquel, because her being a new girl, but Evans coming back though.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I really thought they were going to give it to her,
and
or she was going to win.
T.
Yeah, both bugging. This was Liv's match. It was Liv's match before the bell rang. Like, she was robbed last year, so this was set in stone. I don't know what y'all were watching. This was Liv Morgan's match, her moment, her time, and I'm happy for her.
Well, just
I didn't
like
say I wasn't. Yeah, I literally said she was one of the 3 I wanted to win. So I don't know.
Well,
what you're talking about.
I figure Liv deserved it too as well. Only because she been there for a while. She put her grind in, and like the fresher faces here are Shotzi, Raquel, and pretty much Lacey as well. So
Lacey was booed out the park as a face. Because that whole MAGA thing is not popping. I almost felt bad for Shotzi because she was running up the ladder and tweaked on her knee, falling down like on that awesome spot to keep Raquel down. Because if you notice, for like, I think it was a good 2-3 minutes, all the girls just pinned on Raquel to the corner and started doing all type of crazy shit. And poor Raquel was still there, and they're still working, doing spots on the ladder. So it was pretty cool the way to keep her down. The Becky Lynch ass bump, that was funny. She took the dive, and it was straight on her booty.
Wait, Becky was the one who dove onto, and she landed on her ass and landed on her feet, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to remember who the hell it was. For some reason, I was thinking it was Shotzi, but I was thinking wrong.
No, I had nightmares because I remember Ring Rental that we used to put the wood in between the banisters. Well, the wood gave away, and my leg meat got dislocated. I didn't go to the hospital, but I have a big chunk of meat dislocated. And I'm thinking, damn, I wonder if her booty can be dislocated. But yeah, no, it was a great match, and Liv more than deserved this. It was her moment.
That's what's up. Now, I'm glad for the safety for all the females out there. I'm glad there was no X's thrown up, no one being carted out, no really serious damage and all. But yeah, this was a car wreck. that was happening before our eyes. And hey, big ups, kudos, congratulations to Liv. Like I said, she put her time in for a while. She came into NXT. She worked her way through that, and now she's here. And if you notice, within the recent year, her work has improved a hell lot from prior. Big time. So she is definitely, she put her time in for a while, so she definitely deserved this break. And who knows when she would cash that money in the bank in. We'll get to that later. All right.
Oh wait, never mind.
Yes.
Sorry. I'll bring it up when we get to the other part later. Sorry.
All right. So let me see
ahead
if
of
I can
myself.
switch this over here. Boom. And there you have it.
I like this. Except
this
the ending of this gave away the ending of the other one, in my opinion. But I like this.
Yeah. Theory was getting his ass manhandled, though. I tell you that much. I love this kid because, like, I was calling him from the door last year prior. I said, "Yo, this kid's gonna be our, he's gonna be the face. He's gonna be our John Cena." And
I was gonna say he's gonna be the next Cena, I think.
Yeah, and then the only thing I'm waiting for is Braun Breaker to come up to the main roster for them to feud, and that there will be then he might be our switch from Cena to our Orton, and Breaker become our Cena. Somewhat, it'd be like an ongoing feud, like a long feud between them two. I'm just waiting for Breaker to come up and these two start clashing. But this match here, Bobby Lashley, the fans love him, like him coming back as a baby, doing everything he is. I think honestly, I just feel that I still liked him better with MVP, the whole Hurt Business thing, as the heel.
Yeah,
it's like
that was a cool
the whole
little
baby
run
thing.
there.
The whole baby thing is gonna wear off really quick. I can tell you that now.
That was a good run. I dug the Hurt Business stuff too, but I kind of like Lashley. I mean, I've never been a gigantic Lashley guy, but I like what they're doing with him, and I like him in the Theory thing, and I liked this match. It was, again, I think the finish gave away the finish of the other match that Theory was in, but we didn't know that at the time.
Yeah. So T, what's your input on this barn burner right here with your new U.S. champion?
I'm happy for Lashley. Fuck Theory.
Why? Why you got to be so cynical about that?
Because nobody wants him there at the spot that he's at. Not a soul. Not one soul.
Vince McMahon is the one that wants him there. That's why he's there.
That's about it. Not one soul.
So that's one.
But
But that's the only one that matters.
Don't tell him that.
Fuck Theory.
All right. Well, like I said, to me that match was a little bit short because he got his ass beat back and forth though. But good job, Lashley, for making Theory look well. Actually, good job, Theory, for making Lashley look like a damn beast by getting your ass whipped the way you did.
Yep.
Yeah. And match number 3 for the women's championship, the Raw one, that is. We got to see Bianca Belair taking on Carmella is Money. Of course, this commentary was so biased though. Corey Graves. I wonder why. Hands down, honestly, like I said, I definitely wanted to see Bianca win. But during this match, I was like, oh man, she's dropping the title. She's dropping.
That's what I thought too. I thought the same thing during it. I wasn't all that into this match. I mean, I don't think I saw all of it. I think this may have been when I was back on the grill making some burgers yesterday. But I don't think I saw all of it. I know I saw Carmella. I know I saw parts of it. I saw both their intros and I saw a little bit in the middle, but I don't think I've seen the whole thing. But it ended the way I expected, not the way I kind of wanted, I guess.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but with us getting up in the conversation here, I missed a couple of comments here. Dennis, our man, Dennis was chiming in about the Money in the Bank match is one of the best matches. Okay, all right. And Jimmy, I'm guessing he's a friend of yours.
Yours
Jimmy,
who?
I don't know. He's watching somewhere on YouTube. He's on one of our pages. I don't know. But Jimmy, thank you for chiming in. Sorry I missed the comments exactly when we were talking about the stuff, but yeah, hands down, this match.
He disappeared.
I don't know where the hell he went. Hands down,
Behind the wall.
I was happy to see Bianca go over, but I feel this war is not over. I'm feeling it's going to continue only because the after effects of what happened with Carmella.
Wait, did they Jesus Christ, that didn't come out at all. Do they talk about on air that Bianca Belair is married to what's his name, Montez Ford or whatever? They do.
Yes. They
Okay, so how about so they're splitting up Street Profits. They're making Montez Ford a big star. They're going to push him singles. So
we were thinking that last night. Honestly, I was literally thinking that was going to happen last night.
That's supposedly the plan. Hold on. Let me finish. Corey Graves is recently cleared to work again. So what about this blows up into a mixed tag feud? Him and or her and her husband against Graves and his wife.
See, the best thing they can do is put a intergender mix tag title going on.
Graves,
remember how we talked about that before? Graves
can even do it with a microphone in his hand and do his own commentary like Darius Carter used to do.
There you go. That would work. I seen that done before in other matches.
You know what? I'd like to see Darius Carter against Austin Theory.
Ooh,
that would be
that is something to think about.
Yeah, once Darius gets signed, they better throw him in there with Theory.
Oh, you heard it. He's calling it here on air. Joey Image is saying Darius Carter will get signed, but where? That's the question.
Hopefully to someplace where he can wrestle Austin Theory, because I think that would be a tremendous match.
If anything, he'll probably go to NXT first.
That's okay. Send Theory there to work with Darius. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good. I can see that happening. And
so the mixed tag thing. What do you think about that?
Oh, I definitely see that happening.
At least one match, maybe not a whole feud, or maybe just one match.
And speaking of husbands and stuff like that, here is Bianca's husband, Montez Ford, and Dawkins taking on the Bloodline, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, for the unified tag team champions. I'm about to say this was hands down a great match. Every time I see I know Ford, he's out there, he can move, he can fly, this and that. But every time I see Dawkins, he impresses me more and more and more for a guy his size, being a big man moving around that ring. And then I always go back and I try to compare these two to the likes of like Harlem Heat, where like Ford is like the Booker T, Dawkins is like the Stevie, but Dawkins can actually really move though. That's the thing though.
Yeah.
So like I'm looking for it. I think like you said about the whole breakup, I can see Ford. This is gonna be a Sean Marty situation. Ford's gonna go to higher levels, and I think creative with Dawkins. I think eventually they might drop the ball with him and not know what to do with Dawkins. If anything,
that's the thing I'm thinking. He's gonna end up like Tucker. Remember Otis's partner?
Yeah, they're gonna take him,
Otis, and they
put him with somebody else as another new tag team, or put him back down to NXT, or eventually he'll be gone. Yeah, if this team breaks up, it's I think it's Dawkins is done, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these guys to begin with. Just they're not for me. But I don't know if I don't know where he's gonna go. I mean, I know they see Ford as a singles guy, but I don't know if they see what's it called? They see Angel Dawkins as a singles guy, and I think it would be cool to keep them both.
They would have to do something drastic with Dawkins. Either either change his look or something, and something. But yo, the Usos are riding high on the wave of the whole bloodline thing that's going on. Personally, they're not going to drop the titles no time soon. I think when they do drop them, I said do drop. when they do drop these titles, it was going to be against the likes of the War Raiders, or no, the Viking Raiders. My bad. Let me say it correctly. We got Linda chiming in. Good morning, Linda.
Morning.
Yo.
T, your thoughts on the Usos and the Street Profits, because they got the smoke.
It was an amazing match. Amazing back and forth action. Fucking near falls were killing everybody in the arena. I was like, wow, they are bringing it. Like, I'm not a big tag team guy. You know this.
Oh, I love tag team work no matter what.
But these people put on a show, and I loved it. Loved it. I was waiting for the moment, but they went with conspiracy theories as the finish. But it was still a beautiful match. And as for the whole splitting up, we know that's going to happen. If Ford been a shining light on that team since it happened. And, you know, I love Dawkins, but he wasn't going anywhere in NXT until they linked him up with Ford.
Now the athleticism of Ford surprises me every time, especially like you're watching this match and then you see him dive over the corner to the outside onto the Usos without even using no support from the top rope. He didn't, like, you know, as he's springing over, he didn't hit it and try to give him the extra. He literally cleared the whole thing with a front flip over the top rope. Dawkins did the same thing over the top rope himself, you know. But at the end, though, you know, the whole back and forth of constantly breaking up during the match, though, with the shoulder being up angle at the end, they're gonna have they might do the ref thing. Who knows? The ref was paid off, or the ref just blind and that didn't see it. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna go, because, like I said, they kept chiming in through the whole match from the beginning about it was announced that Street Profits were having tensions between the two. They're not on the same page. Yep. This and that. So everything in everyone's heads running wild about, oh man, they're gonna break up. Something's gonna happen. And we already see the way Ford acts. So he's more of the cockier one. So it's more looking at him pulling a Shawn Michaels on the Dawkins, hands down.
I'd like to see him as Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah. Well, I know. If anything, they're probably going to run this back at SummerSlam. That's my guess. They're going to run it back at SummerSlam, and that's where the turn's going to happen.
Oh, you think like a rematch? Oh, all right. Yeah, I could see that.
They're going to build it. They're going to build the screw job thing with the whole shoulder being up, this and that. They're going to keep pushing the issue of them having problems, you know, and then they go back into this, and it's going to look like Street Profits are going over, and Ford's going to leave Dawkins laying for the Usos, and he's going to walk out on him. He's going to walk up the aisle slowly and just watch them disassemble Dawkins, you know, at the end with the one and done. Boom, and crowd's gonna boo the shit out of him as he's walking away, leaving. You know, it is what it is. It's gonna happen, and then come Monday night, he's gonna probably come out, cut a promo. Dawkins probably gonna come flying out the locker room, and right there's the beginning of the Sean and Marty.
The only thing is, they did that little feud. And they only did 3-4 matches, and then Marty kind of fizzled out and didn't do a lot. You know what I mean? Like did the New Rockers. I mean, they didn't really do much with him. They didn't push him all that much. He was still there, but
it all depends what they give Dawkins and what Dawkins can do with it.
And I love Marty. I mean,
don't get me wrong.
Marty's one of my favorite guys in the business that I've met.
Yes.
he's also a nut job, and he's called me at 3 a.m. a few times with the dumbest message I've ever heard. But but again, like I said before, with the heavy machinery thing too, it was Otis and Tucker, and then they started pushing Otis, and then Tucker got released. So I would like to see him keep both of these guys, and at least put the. I'd like to see an Intercontinental title on Montez Ford.
But yeah, Bloodline, Street Profits. One more time, SummerSlam. We're gonna see how the rest of this plays out. It is what it is. And moving along, I think it was match 4, match 5 on the list here. I wasn't too big up on this though, even though a lot of people, you got a lot of Ronda Rousey supporters. I love Natalya. I think she should have been a mainstream champion years ago. But now with her being so much long in the company, when they were on commentary and they mentioned the whole thing about being the company girl, people pleasing type of thing, and I legitimately seen that throughout the years with her reputation being part of the Hart family and this and that. It's like a legacy. You want to be a company person from the legacy of your family prior that was there. And that goes on with other legacies that are in the company as well, because your father, your grandfather, who not. But yeah, I definitely did not see this being her time. If by chance they would have gave her this title run, I would have been, my jaw would have hit the floor. I would have been flabbergasted to have her go over on Ronda Rousey, because they put so much in Ronda, from signing her, bringing her in from the MMA world and this and that. Why would they let Natalya go over unless they were going to have a nice big push for her? And we see how creative works. They work as, we're going to use her to put others over, to make others look good. And every once in a while, we'll throw her a bone, like they did with the women's tag team titles.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I didn't expect this match to go the way it did. I didn't expect the finish we got. I didn't expect the post match we got this soon. I don't even know who I like out of these two. Like, I like them both, but I kind of wanted to see. Well,
I actually.
I'm trying to not give away the other thing, because
I'd rather see Natalya go over. Hands down. Like I said, I know WWE. It's a business, and like with anything, how everyone been talking lately about the other celebrity who got signed. It's all business, this and that. But yeah, it's the same thing. It's business. It's the moneymaker thing, and they have their reasons why they're doing certain things.
Yeah.
T.
I was really fiddling with my phone throughout this match.
Of course you were.
I wasn't really invested in it until the end. That's when everything jumped off, at least for me.
Now, go ahead.
But Natty's the bar to any woman. They said yesterday, the gatekeeper, and she is that. Like, anybody that you come into in the WWE, you will face Natty. Natty will let the upper know if you about it or you're not. She is the bar. Sort of like how the Miz kind of is as well. When you come into the WWE, one of your first feuds will be with the Miz. The Miz is the bar. He has never injured anybody, and you going to get a good program out of him.
Yeah, most definitely. It's to see if you got what it takes. You have potential. What if they can work with you or not? And someone as good as Natty, instead of just throwing a new person in with anybody, anybody can go and say, "Oh yeah, she's great, she's good, this and that," or like, "No, she's garbage," just to keep their own spot. But Natty sees this as a business, and that's what WWE is. It's a business. So, but yeah, the take home on this though, with that leg lock they had going on, it looked kind of hokey, honestly. I was not buying it at all. Wait, it wasn't even a leg lock. It was no, she I have to go back and look, but yeah, it did look really hokey. But fortunately for the fans out there, they got to see a nice surprise. One of Joey Image's favorite women in wrestling. Yeah. His local favorite.
Liv Morgan.
Yeah, Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan ran out and cashed in same night. I don't even remember if has that ever been done in the past, where someone cashed in the same night they won it later on in the show?
No, I mean female wise, right?
No. I mean at all. I don't even remember.
Kane won the Money in the Bank.
Oh, you know what?
And later on,
yeah, Kane, Ambrose, Alexa Bliss, Bailey, Asuka, and Liv Morgan. I just found a list. So we know who won Money in the Bank and then won a championship in the same night. Oh, oh, never mind.
But
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, when Liv came down, that's when I woke up like, oh shit, this is happening, like right now.
You know what? When she got in the ring, though, so I thought the same thing too. I was like, holy shit, they're gonna catch in right now. And then when she got in the ring, I thought Rousey was gonna just kill her and not give her a chance to cash in.
I thought
I
thought she was going to destroy her chances of even winning. Like okay, you cashed it in and you dropped the ball.
Yeah, like how Damien Sandow cashed in and lost, Cena cashed in and lost. I'm like, oh no, please no, and it did not happen. I'm like, what? And the crowd loved it.
I find it funny how like she attacked the leg, and then at the very Ed, you actually see her limping down. Like, hold up, she just hurt. He just kicked out her leg that's supposed to be messed up, and yet you're the one here limping now. Like you could tell
she was in an ankle lock for about a couple minutes. So she was
no, but it looked a lot worse though. It looked like if she actually twisted it or something. Like it for me, it didn't look like a work. Like as far because a lot of times we seen selling throughout the years. Like throughout the years, we've seen it. Like for some reason, it just looked like something didn't go right. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and I got played. But it definitely looked like something got twisted the wrong way, maybe, and it just happened to get tweaked. So it was like, to me, it looked like she had no choice but to sell, even if it wasn't planned like that. But that's just me, though. But
you got work, brother.
Well, then I got work. Then it is what it is, and that's the best workers. If you can work the boys, hey, that's great. Then, So then I got played. But yeah, congratulations on Hooters. They Liv Morgan for becoming a new SmackDown Women's Champion. And moving along to
watch me.
Our main event. T, you want to kick us off with this one here?
Oh Lord, this craziness. Spots for everything on this. The one what they did to keep Almost Away was awesome.
Well. Before you continue,
what?
Don't. Why does this picture look a little light here? I see only 7 people.
Man, fuck Theory.
So this is what I was talking about before when I said the finish of the Lashley Theory match made me think Theory was going to be in this and win it. So Theory lost the U.S. title to Bobby Lashley. So 2 things popped into my head right away. A, Austin Theory is Vince McMahon's. I'm gonna always call him Austin Theory. I'm just whatever. I like people. I like people's names who have a first and a last. Austin Theory is Vince McMahon's boy right now. That's his golden boy. That's his next John Cena in my eyes. And Theory's they're starting the thing with Cena. So if they're gonna put him at John Cena's level, he's not gonna drop a title, and then we're not gonna see him the whole rest of the night. Especially with him being at that level, at Cena level, I think. So that's why I thought, oh shit, he's gonna come out in a surprise or something. I didn't know they were gonna do the introduction thing. Obviously, I thought he would just run out during the match, run up, grab the thing, and take off, and say, well, shit, he grabbed it, he has to win. But I was not surprised that he was in the match.
I thought when I saw Adam Pearce before Theory came, I'm like, oh shit, they really going to run the Cody angle. And next, when I heard Theory's music, like this is some bullshit. And
I also wanted it when Adam Pearce came out to announce another entrant. Part of me wanted it to be Adam Pearce.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
I was highly hoping it was not Cody. And one thing on the top of my head, like you know how sometimes they like to be very secretive and stuff like that. I was thinking John Cena would have came out.
Oh,
that's what I was literally thinking. Seriously,
the place would have blew up too. Because the whole bandwagon right now with his 20th. But like when Theory came out, I was like, "Oh, here this go," and I already lost interest because you just name your fucking winner right there. I'm like, all right, so let's have fun with these spots.
I originally before Theory came out, I had two picks. One I was thinking Riddle because they're riding high with Riddle, and the other one was Sami Zayn for shits and giggles. I could see them giving it to Zayn, and then eventually, how they were plugging the whole thing. He's gonna just hold on to it. He's not gonna cash it in because he's an honorary Uce, and this and that. But when Theory came out, I'm like, yep, I got my pick. I'm like, it's my highlight of the night if he goes over.
I was hoping for Riddle and Sami Zayn too, because with the briefcase, you can have so many like conspiracy theory type things, like
exactly,
and it'd be so much fun. Like he goes cashing multiple times, but like no, you know what? No, and or sleep with a briefcase and briefcase ends up, a bunch of bullshit that you could do with shenanigans with that case and him. Riddle, because he deserves it. Dark Horse was Riddick Botics as well. Like if Moss would have came up with it, nobody would have been mad. They could have kept on the Cody angle.
I did not see Omos getting it.
No.
And the other three, no.
Yo, Omos is 7'3", 399 pounds. He's only 28. That's insane, man. That's crazy.
So what do you guys think about that nice power bomb they gave his ass through the table?
That shit was awesome.
It was okay. I don't like the way he took it. I don't like his bump, but it was okay.
He had no reason but the bump. They just took a sack of potatoes and threw it.
But he bumped like this. His timing is off.
But then they had him up. They had him up.
But you don't put your arms down the bump until you hit the mat. You don't leave them out like this for the whole 10 seconds before the move. Then it looks like shit. It looks phony. It looks pre-planned.
But didn't they have him out like a razor's edge position where they had the arms up and stuff though? His arms were already out though. From what I saw.
That's my problem with it. He had his arms out. They didn't.
Yeah, that's because he doesn't bump. Know
what he's doing. Right.
He doesn't bump.
Yeah.
So
hopefully he never will again, unless it's in that situation, because that makes sense. I just didn't like the way he took it.
Well, you figure between that and them burying them under ladders, that was great when they started doing that.
Yeah. They did that with Kane.
Yeah.
I know some of the spots they were hitting with the ladders were a little bit insane, especially when Riddle went up and hit the RKO.
Yeah, to Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like when but then one of the one things that had me laughing, dying was when Sheamus and McIntyre were given the beats of Bowery to Theory.
yes.
They beat
Back and
his
forth.
ass.
That was great.
Man, he kept trying to get his arms up the block. Like what the
You could tell he was getting mad because towards the end of it, he like turned around like, nah, no more.
what the hell would Vince think? I'm his golden goose.
Yeah.
Shit. But all in all, gentlemen, what do you give this pay per view on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know, 8, 7.5, 8.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be a little biased because I was distracted, so I didn't really get in depth like you guys did. I'm gonna have to go like a 6, 7. Only because, like I said, I was distracted. If I go back and watch it, my numbers might go up though. But that's that though. So
we got a couple minutes. You want to throw the big news story of the week out right now?
Go ahead, gentlemen. I don't have nothing pulled up in front of me because I was busy trying to get those graphics.
The big news story of this week: Logan Paul signs with WWE, and a lot of fans lose their friggin' mind about how it's such a terrible idea and he doesn't deserve it. And there's so many generic, unknown, independent guys that should have took that spot instead. And 100% of those fans are wrong.
Well, here's the thing: if those generic, independent guys should have got that spot, they should have been there a long time ago before Logan Paul. And the thing is,
well, that doesn't make sense.
Well, then as a business standpoint, what people don't understand is that, okay, you put Logan Paul there, how many followers are going to come tune in to watch him? You put that local,
that's exactly my point. That's
you put that local indie guy there. How many people he going to draw in? Just his neighborhood? You know, it's like, there's a difference there. They're trying to make money, and it is what it is. You know, I'm like I said, there is part of us as wrestlers who have sympathy to the talent.
But the thing is, I don't know. It's like people complain when WWE wants to do business and not pro wrestling, but then they know that it's more of a business than your average, I guess, pro wrestling company. I mean, here's the thing: Joey Image gets signed by WWE. Who the fuck is he? Who's he gonna draw? I'm gonna draw my family is gonna watch me. Logan Paul has got over 23 million people watching his YouTube every day, and his YouTube channel has got over 5 billion with a B, 5 billion views. So that is 23.5 million subscribers. So those are individual subscribers. So that's potentially 23.5 million people that could fucking watch whatever he's on. If he puts out a clip from WWE Raw on his YouTube, if they allow it, obviously, or if they put it on the WWE YouTube, maybe they can link it to his thing or something, then that's 24 million people that are going to see it, potentially. Who the fuck is going to watch, just using myself as an example, what am I going to get? I mean, I have 3,800 on my YouTube. So what's that? Maybe 4,000 people that I watch. It's like it's money, man. Rule
it's the
number
same
one.
People, it's the same people who bitch and complain when they sign other sports figures who are athletic that come into NXT to go through there.
Well, it's not really the same. It's not really the same thing.
Well, it's business wise because they want to be able to mold people freshly.
Logan Paul's trained.
Yeah. But they want to be able to mold people freshly to what they like. Because when you're bringing indie guys, a lot of times you got to break them down. You got to scrape whatever they learn.
They have to unlearn them.
Yeah.
Untrain them. Yeah. And train them the WWE way. Logan Paul other athletes that they bring in right to NXT generally aren't trained. Logan Paul is trained. I know that for a fact. He's trained by he's trained by a very, very big favorite in WWE history. So I know he's got skill. I mean, we saw what he was doing at WrestleMania, and he's been training since then too. But again, Professional wrestling as a whole, but WWE specifically in this situation, since that's the company we're talking about, is a business. Rule number one in any business is to make money. Logan Paul is going to make money. He's going to bring in a crap load of money. I understand. Well, indie guy A should have been in there. Maybe he should have, but is he going to draw literally billions of views? I mean, this is not even a joke. I mean, you can go on his YouTube yourself, and it shows you how many views each YouTube channel has. I wonder how many views mine has.
It was already plugged last night. This
guy always interrupting me.
Yes, I hate this guy.
I know.
Too.
Jesus Christ.
It was already plugged last night that he's not coming in to team with Miz, that he's going to work with Miz, and how, like you brought up earlier,
we knew that.
Miz,
he beat him up at Mania. We knew that already.
Yeah, but the thing is, like how you mentioned earlier, how how Natty and Miz are the bar of where people come in, they work them.
Yeah, well, he mentioned that.
Okay, I forgot who did, but that's Logan Paul right now. He teamed with him. Okay, that's one thing. You're out there with a vet like Rey Mysterio too in that tag match and his kid. Now you're working the Miz, who is, like I said, the test, like you just mentioned.
I stand corrected. My YouTube channel has 1,541,874 views. Maybe I will bring in more than 3,000 people. I don't know. Who knows?
I'm glad we got Joey Image on here.
But he's gonna bring. So where are all these people that are viewing my YouTube now? Can we get them in here?
That's Joey Image versus Logan Paul at SummerSlam is happening.
Oh God. Yeah, he just taps me in the back once, and I'm like, oh God, it's still fucked up. But yeah, that's I think what people just don't realize, or not they don't realize, they just don't think of the fact that they're trying to make money, and that guy's gonna draw a crap load of money, and it's not and in this specific sense, because this guy's a big YouTube guy, drawing money does not necessarily mean, or does not always necessarily mean ticket sales, because people either don't know, don't realize, or don't remember that YouTube views also equal money. So you get 1 million views on a YouTube video, you're getting a decent amount of cash out of that just for making I made a 5-minute video on YouTube a few years ago that got me $350 to $400 a month for a solid 6 months straight, and it was just a crappy little 5-minute thing looking at a closet in my parents' house. Stupidest thing you could, dumbest, most waste of time thing I could have done. But I mean, that still got me $300, $400 a month for 6 months. This guy gets literally, again, billions of views. I mean, he's making a crap load of money from that. So like I said, you put his stuff on YouTube with WWE, or you put his WWE stuff on YouTube, that's going to get a crap load of views too, and that generates money, and they're getting that YouTube money, and they're probably already getting it anyway. I mean, I don't know what kind of views WWE's channel does, but they probably get a ton of revenue from YouTube also, or from Google also.
Oh yeah, of course. With the whole monetization, that
69 billion with a B. 69,699,000,000 views YouTube's got, WWE's got, and 89.3 million subscribers.
You got them, Joey.
Crazy.
You can take them down with your page just alone.
Yeah, right.
I noticed that even though we were on the subject about with Theory and the whole Cena thing, it was already pretty much announced already. It's putting it out there in the world that Cena, WrestleMania 39, his opponent will be Theory. Now with Theory being
I heard SummerSlam.
Well, I just found a spot that said WrestleMania 39. So I guess I'll probably let the build, maybe.
Yeah.
You know how they did with the Rock and Cena build for that whole year.
Oh, so what?
I'm guessing them two.
We mentioned Theory lost and then later came back and won. He is the first person to ever lose a title and then win the Money in Bank in the same night. That was the big WWE mention. Now, Austin Theory made history tonight, and first guy to lose a title and then come back later and win a briefcase. So I just wanted to mention
yes.
that.
No. So what I'm thinking is, Theory's going to pull double duty at Mania. He's going to work. He's going to. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm picturing.
What if he cashes in early in the night, wins the title, and then Cena beats him and takes the title?
What if
You know what I'm
Cena
saying?
wins the? What if Cena wins the Rumble? Goes
That's
to
and that's how they get Cena and what's his name? Theory.
Cena and well, what if Cena wins the Rumble, faces Roman at Mania? Theory cashes in on Cena and pins Cena.
That would be amazing.
But what
That
if
would,
what if
dude,
Brock's
that
in
would
the mix
boost
too, though?
Theory
But what about the
way up
Brock's
here.
thing, though? But Brock's.
Yeah, well, he can go for the other title. They can split him up again.
Do they really want to do that, though?
Or Brock, you know what? Brock can take the women's tag titles. He can just kill both of them, whoever's the women's tag champs. I think. Is it still women's? I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, there is. I honestly, I don't
remember
even
who
know.
they are. I don't know who they are.
But
WrestleMania is in April. We have many months of Theory with this briefcase.
Yeah.
He could cash in November Survivor Series. He could cash in at the Rumble. You know, and the multiple other pay-per-views they got in between these things. And the Rumble slated for Cody Rhodes. There is no if, no ands, no buts. That is your winner.
yeah, it's kind of like, for me, WWE right now is kind of like AEW. You got so many factors, so many faces that could make the run for the title or whatnot, and so many different directions they can go. It's kind of unpredictable right now. Because in the past, you had one or two guys that are slated where you can see the long angles and what's happening. But now, with talent and creative, it's all over the place. It's anyone's game. It could go in any direction. And just like T said, we have this long a period of time until April where anything could possibly happen. So I was like, okay. But right now we're just getting a jump start of our own theories for WrestleMania.
Yo, have they ever done a match? I think they did. I don't remember what it was, but have they ever done a match where a guy puts his Money in the Bank briefcase on the line?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, they have?
Yeah, where guys lost their Money in the Bank.
Yeah. That would be kind of cool too.
I'm thinking, what if Theory kept the Money in the Bank, won the Rumble, he loses the Rumble. He wins the Rumble contract. He loses his spot at WrestleMania, where he loses to Roman Reigns. Someone attacks Roman Reigns out of nowhere. Then he takes the briefcase, cashes it in as Roman's down, and then wins it.
Don't forget, Cody Rhodes is supposedly coming back for the Rumble.
I know.
Too. He'll be in there somewhere also.
Yeah, because T mentioned about the whole. What if he loses the briefcase to Cody?
That's
and
another possibility.
Then he goes and wins the Rumble, so he still has another shot.
That's another possibility because that's who was supposed to win the briefcase. Was Cody?
Cool.
I can see Cody taking the Rumble.
Yeah.
Cody taking the Rumble and him cashing in, and on that match after he faces Cena earlier in the night. That's my pick right there, hands down. Wait, but then at the same time, we're still leaving Brock out the factor.
Wait, what if Cody beats Theory for the Money in the Bank, so he gets it? Then he also wins. No, what if he also wins the Rumble, I was going to say, but it's going to be tight for his time frame to return from injury. But then he has 2 guaranteed shots. Because he's always talked about, I want to win this big title. I never won it, blah, blah, blah. So if he wins the Rumble and Money in the Bank, he's got 2 shots right there guaranteed, both at Mania. So he can lose at Mania and then come in later and still cash in.
Well, I guess I just have to use my prediction machine where I'll just jump on 2K, put up a simulated match, and see who wins and see what happens. and I'll go off of that.
What if Montez Ford, what about him? Put him in there somewhere too, remember?
Come on, stop putting people in. We already have enough people to pick out of.
There's only 30 guys in the Rumble. I mean, who knows? Maybe Matt Riddle will show up one day and win something. Oh, my God.
Hornswoggle is going to show up and win.
Maybe Lacey Evans will show up and beat Brock, and then she'll get the men's money in the briefs.
Yeah.
Or
Like
money in the boxers. Boxers or
okay.
briefs.
I'm done with y'all. I can't do this. I can't do this no more. I think I need a drink out of my nice glass from the pod shop. So might as well get a cheap plug out the way. So if anyone likes our coffee cups and our glasses and well, my t-shirt you can't see right now. With any one of our designs, hop over to our pod shop on BodySlamsPodcast.com. Like I said, click on the pod shop link. It'll take you over to Spring. They will make and ship it out to you directly. And we get a small portion of that come back to us to help pay to keep these streams on multiple platforms. And we are currently looking in to add more people to the podcast. As far as graphic designers for logos and overlays and stuff like that, people who can do videos, as far as we can make some commercials or hype videos or whatever for us. Yes.
Two things we didn't talk about that happened on the pay-per-view last night.
Okay, let's get to it then. Let's not leave it out.
One was the attack after it.
I've read that.
Where Baron Corbin attacked Pat McAfee, and then Pat McAfee went to watch the UFC show with a neck brace on. Good sell in there. I like that. Which was taking place right across the street from Money in the Bank. And they played a video package about a upcoming superstar or something like that. That the rumor on the internet is that it's Bray Wyatt's return. I say no, it's not, because it's quite obvious that it wasn't.
I missed the vignette.
Really? I don't remember when they played it.
No, they played it in the middle of the pay-per-view. Everybody's like, have their Bray Wyatt. They say Gable Stevenson. It's Edge.
Yeah. It's going to be either one of those two guys. I don't think it's going to be Bray Wyatt at all, because
it's Edge.
I guess. I mean, I must have missed when Edge won the Olympic gold medal.
No, Angle was one of his rivals. If you look at the whole video, they have
Angle was one of John Cena's rivals too, and the video wasn't for John Cena.
Once again, Angle was one of his rivals. They had a Latino Heat license plate burning. That was one of his rivals. They had the Hardy Boys arm thing. That's his rival. The Dudley Boys glasses. That's his rival.
So I'm guessing it was a dark video, like from the depths of hell. Oh, that's easy. It's Chris Benoit.
Something similar like that. That's why people think Bray Wyatt. And because Bray Wyatt's been talking on Twitter saying he's coming back soon and he's healthy now and blah, blah, blah. It definitely was not Bray Wyatt.
It's Edge.
All right, so we have our conspiracy theories going on right now of who it might be.
Yeah, I don't like it being Edge, because that's fucking not anybody new to me. That guy, he's already there. We've seen him within the last 3 weeks.
Ah, come on, be nice.
No, I'm just saying, when I know that they do stuff like that for people's returns, but this recently to him being put out, that doesn't make sense to me. They should, if it's going to be Edge, give it a while. We know he's supposedly injured or whatever, so let him stay out another few weeks and then start running shit, and just let it show his face.
How his new song starts? You think you know me? You never did.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
It doesn't have to do anything with Bray Wyatt.
He keeps disappearing.
What if it's Edge introducing Bray Wyatt, and there's a new Wyatt family? It's Edge Wyatt, and he's got long dreadlocks and a Bob Marley t-shirt. What if it's Bray Edge? What if that's his new last name, Edge, and it's the Edge family? We could do that. And then, hey, Christian just turned heel. They can buy him back, and he could be in this new heel stable.
Okay. On another
Christian
note,
family. The Christian family. I don't think they're gonna call it that.
Yeah, they might as well make it. They might as well make it the Sinister Minister come in.
That was great.
And he brings
Van Horn.
And he brings all the creepy dudes like Gangrel, Edge, Bray Wyatt, anyone else who was around that would be creepy enough
Mel
to
Phillips,
have a nice.
John Laurinaitis.
Wait, he's talking about the ring announcer,
Vince
the black,
McMahon.
the
Yeah.
black ring.
Yeah, the one that got arrested for being a pedophile.
Oh
Mel-
shit! I haven't heard his name. I haven't heard his name in a while until you mentioned it. Holy shit! That was a good one. Pretty good. Pretty good. You got me there.
I liked your reaction. I want to see your reaction. Once it clicked that you figured out who I was talking about, you're like, holy shit.
I'm glad I didn't spit my drink out all over my webcam.
Oh man. Did you buy that new webcam yet?
No, I did not. I've been
this one looks
busy
really
with
good.
I've been
The one
busy with other
The one
home
you're
stuff.
using now looks really good.
Well, yeah, it's the J5. I have.
I mean, it's the same one you usually use, right? But
well,
it
yeah,
looks a lot
I
clearer today.
yeah, I bought see the one from last week. What I did is I put my setting, since I was working off the Wi-Fi. I put my settings lower.
Oh, okay.
Only because it wasn't going to pick up as good.
Yeah,
So,
right. It's wireless.
But now I have a direct connect to my computer because I was going to step out to Walmart.
So you raised it up a little bit.
Yeah, I put it up to the to the max.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I might have to do. I'm constantly doing rearranging down here because stuff
Yeah.
always happens in my room down here. Well, not this particular room behind me, but shit keeps always happening down here, and I keep moving shit around, and then wires get connected here and this that there. I'm like, oh man, well now this is affecting that. Something's always. It's like when you're looking for something and you grab something and everything else starts falling, then you grab one thing to try to stop it from falling and something else falls. Then like that's what happens down here in my room. Something just keeps happening. So I'm gonna have to make another rearrangement because it's starting to kill me down. I don't know, man. I definitely need a bigger place.
I got you.
Yeah, good thing for green screen. Green screen makes me look nice and organized. T, you look very organized right there behind you.
Yes.
All right, and without anything else that we don't have in the news.
Another gatekeeper, Dolph Ziggler. If you notice, all new talent as well faces Dolph Ziggler. I just put it out there real quick.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I named him Miz, and then I also started thinking in my head, who else is another gatekeeper? Dolph and Miz.
All right. On a final note, we have some news for everybody out there. Like I mentioned, we're trying to get new affiliates to the page to help us out with videos and graphics and whatnot. And we're looking for new analysts. And I don't mean new as far as pretty much people our age that's been around. We're looking for younger, fresher
people without gray hair.
Yeah. Well, so some people dye their hair, but either younger talent or people who are analysts who are really so in depth into all products, not just WWE and AEW. Sometimes we might want to take a break and let you guys be on the show for us to give us fresh input as far as like New Japan, NWA, Impact, whatever else is going on out there. That would be great because like I said, it gives us a break because we're older and we have a lot more stuff going on. And we're booking Waldo.
What does this mean? Bailey just tweeted this an hour ago. What does this mean?
Where's Billy?
Where's Bailey? Because rumor.
I know that, but what where is she at? She was injured, right, or no?
Yeah, she was supposed to make a comeback.
I guess that's supposed to be her.
It's a funny picture. Happy birthday, Tom Cruise, by the way. Yay. I don't give a shit about Tom Cruise.
Yay, Top Gun.
So, currently wrestling trending right now is Ronda Rousey and congratulations, Liv.
All right.
And Ronda Rousey is trending with almost 8,000 tweets about her, and Liv Morgan is only 2,000. So, anyway.
Aw, man.
So, I just thought this picture was funny.
All right, and one other thing that we were mentioning about that unfortunately we talked about it, and we are going to go on a slight hiatus. It's almost like halftime for us. If you remember back in the beginning of the year, right before the new year, we decided to take a break for the holidays, for Christmas time and New Year's and stuff like that, and come back. And then we started season 2. Well, we decided to somewhat do it again, but we're gonna stay on season 2. We're gonna take we decided to take a break for the summertime since there's a lot more things going on, and we might want to step away for barbecues, yard sales, or just go away where we can't make it on the show. So, but we will continue with pop-up shows. So look for so you'll still see us, but it's not going to be our scheduled shows. It's not going to be us here at 11 a.m. If it happens, it's going to be a pop-up one. You're not going to see us on Thursday nights. It might be a Wednesday, Tuesday, whatever. It could be any time during the week or weekend that that works for us. And you, the fans, can go back, and if you can't join us live, you can check out the replay. So look up for our pop-up pipe bombs for the summer of 2022 up until right after Labor Day. We should be well organized and just off the summertime fun. Yeah, he's shaking his head. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be well organized. But the summertime will be gone, and we don't got to worry about all those barbecues and going out on vacations, this and that, really as much. So after Labor Day, we probably be back to our regular schedule program.
We should do something at the August 20th event in Lancaster. You and I should do some kind of live something or other.
Okay, I have to definitely talk to our connections.
Yeah.
I was waiting for one.
I mean, we don't have to set up in the ring or something like that. We can do it from our phone too.
Oh yeah.
Just say
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Say hello to the masses.
It could be a long all day thing where we just randomly pop up here and there. It could be several pop-ups in one day. You know, or we just get some recorded footage, and then we can just edit it up and play it back then. You know,
that
because
works too,
because I know that day's going to be so busy.
Yeah, hectic, yeah.
Yeah, so it's better us just getting footage and just coming back later on. Now, if we just get people giving video shout outs, hey, that's great. That works great for us then too.
Yeah.
But yeah, down below, folks, right there, August 20th. Let me get that poster back up. Boom. Yeah. August 20th in Lancaster, PA at the Clipper Magazine Stadium. Sorry, T, we had to cover you up there. Tickets on sale now at LancasterBarnstormers.com/pro wrestling, or call for more information 717-379-4599 or 484-215-8492. You don't want to miss out. Look at that card right there of everyone there. Dirty Dango, Santino Marella, RVD, Alberto El Patron, Ricardo Rodriguez, and a whole host of others there in the background up there for Clipper Magazine. And if you noticed when I said about Santino teaming up with Ricardo, the two gentlemen who they are facing is all the way up there on the top on my side. The gentleman in glasses and Kiesel is the guy underneath him. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names sometimes if I don't communicate all the time. Them two guys that are next to me right there, that's who they are going against. I'm horrible at remembering names sometimes. But with that being said, that is it for today's show. Any final words, gentlemen, before we head out of here? No. Going once. Going twice.
I'll miss you all. Goodbye.
I'm good.
Okay. Like I said, look forward to our pop-up shows, because like I said, we are going on for our summer vacation. This is our BodySlams summer tour, as you can say, because it's going to be a pop-up tour. Yeah, that's right. Our pop-up pipe bomb tour. Never know when or where we're going to pop up. Joey could pop up in his car while he's driving. I could pop up at work. T could Well, T can't really pop up because he's not admin on here. But T's always busy though because he's always constantly working. So and he looks like he's always sleeping too. But like I said, don't forget to check us out, BodySlamsPodcast.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification button to find out when we are live for these pop-ups. And we'll see you back on our scheduled regular programs right after Labor Day. And Joey Image looking like a bushwhacker right now. Yeah. All right. Thank you, folks, for checking us out. And we'll see you on one of our pop-up shows. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your summer.
We may pop up next Sunday. Who knows?
You never know. We could. Hi, Joe. Thank you.
Peace.